It's the task force that's meant to bust the bad smells plaguing Ipswich residents. But halfway through its term, despite handling almost 1,000 complaints, the Odour Busters task force is under fire from both residents and the waste industry. Lucy Murray reports from Ipswich.
The Odour Abatement Task Force patrols the streets of Ipswich for putrid smells.
All of the officers have had their noses calibrated, which means that they've been to a laboratory and they've had a particular chemical pass their noses to test how sensitive their noses are.
In just 6 months, the groups received 900 complaints and issued fines or taken action against 12 landfill, recycling and compost operators in the Swanbank industrial area. But so far, just 2 of those fines have been paid. Graceview resident Chris Warwick says that's not good enough, with waste stench washing over his place up to 3 times a week.
You get a punch in the face from the rotten smell.
He's happy the task force exists, but says by the time it has arrived, it's often too late.
Probably a 5-minute conversation out my front door and saying, hey, we couldn't find anything, but there is a light odour in the air.
The waste industry body says it's all unnecessary.
Regulators were regularly going through us on our compliance, and then we had another level of bureaucracy thrown in over above that.
Rick Ralph is concerned the task force is perpetuating anger against waste operators.
Let those developments go and then let us prove that with the smart technologies we can resolve it.
The task force says the data it collects will be used to map where and when smells are likely to strike.
We will seek to go out every time where there's an odour report.
The Odour Abatement Task Force cost the state government $2.5 million to set up, and it will continue taking complaints until the end of the financial year when it's scheduled to wrap up. Lucy Murray, ABC News, Ipswich.